you want to marry my daughter?
Yes, I do.
So do you hang out in the hood all the time, or do you just come up here for our food and women?
It's a valid question.
It is.
What's the difference between...
There's a lot of racial conversations in the movie. How important do you think, or impactful do you think it is to keep these combos as a theme in some TV and film projects?
It has been my whole career, you know what I'm saying? And in some aspects, a lot of it. And I think that, you know, it is something I used to sort of like, kind of like run from, and I wanted to like, I want to do, but then I started saying, you know what, like, why run from them? Actually, why don't I try to make them as high patina, high level, you know, something that makes everyone think, something that sort of almost, it becomes sort of, signature sounds a little douchey, but like, I want to sort of talk about things, you know, and what better way to do that?
Yes. You've done it. That's, you know.
Comedy.
Yeah.
I believe every filmmaker, writer, creative has a purpose, like, and a thing that they do if you're going to have like a long career. Mm-hmm. And also, I think audience members want to go to that person when they want that or need that or want to hear something that feels uncomfortable or that's blatantly honest or that makes you feel uncomfortable, but you're like, oh my God, I was thinking the same thing. And I think that's what Kenya's really great at. And this film is just right in alignment with that.
That was the main thing that attracted me to this movie, that it wasn't just a romantic comedy. The fact that it was this racial conversation going on and that the racial tension is at a fever pitch in the country. So it's a perfect time to do a movie like this and have this dialogue. That's what made me want to do it.
Well, we were technically OG slaves.
Are you trying to compare the Holocaust to slavery?
Can you pass the potatoes?
Our people came here with nothing like everybody else.
They're very uncomfortable conversations.
You kidding me?
Did you ever figure out what happened with the potatoes?
Are you kidding me?
ETA on those?
Obviously, it's very important to this work itself to have these conversations, but I like the way it approaches it. I like that it approaches it with irreverence and humor and it's kind of courageous in how inappropriate it can be. And I think that lets air into the room, and it lets people leave their guard down a little bit and not be so terrified that if they say one wrong thing, this shit's gonna hit the fan.
Obviously, these are important conversations, period.
Yeah.
But I don't think but I mean, and I think they're addressed very well in this particular film.
And what I'm saying is I love your daughter, and I would make a good husband.
Ain't this about a bitch?
Where's our waiter? I am starving.
What's the difference between me